Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who vetoes bills? The president. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. In what month do we vote for president? November. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is the capital of your state? When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. – 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 100. 101. 102. 103. 104. 105. 106. 107. 108. 109. 110. 111. 112. 113. 114. 115. 116. 117. 118. 119. 120. 1 What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan. Germany, and Italy. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What are two cabinet-level positions? Attorney General. Vice President. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Who vetoes bills? The President. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Name 1 American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Name 1 right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election.